Boston.
Urban, since your quarterbacks are talking to us today, have you been able to sort anything out with that depth chart at all? Do you know who's number 2 yet? What will it take to win that job, if that makes sense? What are you
consistency, and we have a big scrimmage coming up this Saturday, and that's going to be a huge part of it.
Is it just those two? Is Tate in the mix? How tight is that race for that second job?
Well, Tate's in the mix. Tate gives us a weapon. He's done some really nice things for us. He's still getting a grasp of the offense, but I'd say the true backup right now is between Joe and Dwayne.
Front row middle, Dave.
Urban, who has emerged at right guard, or is it still too early to tell?
Too early to tell? No, it's not too early to tell, but you still have Malcolm. You have Bowen, where we're taking a look at right guard. He's been playing pretty good. You still have Demetrius Knox and Matt Burrell. So.
Of those guys, is one of those guys taking more first-team reps than some others?
Yeah, but I'm not going to get into that now. But yeah, they have, and we're starting to get it solidified. I'll probably give you something this weekend. See how it goes.
Front row left, Bill.
Urban, you've said in the past how it's the Ohio State offense, no matter who the coordinator is, and that Kevin is just here to help enhance things, but I don't know if he's had many quarterbacks who run the way that JT can, maybe like Zach Kustok all the way back in the day. How does your philosophy with running the quarterback in his mesh
It's been great. He's like you said, the one thing that makes Kevin well, and really all coaches that are successful, when he had those two great running backs at IU, both of them are doing well in the NFL. Coleman and the other big guy, Howard, right? And he used them, and then when he had the drop back guy and the skill guys, he's very good at identifying personnel, and he's done very good. I'm very pleased with where we're at offensively right now.
So you don't think just with whatever touch he's able to put on it, it won't affect the way you guys have always used the quarterback run in your offense?
Well, we'd rather not use him as much. That's not an indication things are going well. Sometimes you need to do it, but that's also a get out of jail free card when things aren't going as well. So right now the receivers are playing at a fairly high level. At times, when we use them too much, that's when things aren't clicking at other spots.
Front row right here, Bill.
Urban, you put a couple guys on scholarship this past weekend. Could you talk about that decision, what they potentially could bring to this team?
Yeah, it's one of the great things you get to do as a coach, and I see everybody around the country do kind of crazy things to give them scholarships, and I just think that's one of the, I always tell her, there's things I have to do that I can't stand. And that's when a guy makes a stupid decision or just deal with nonsense. This is my favorite decision, when you see deserving people and the NCAA allows us to do it. And we put Elijah Goins as starts on special teams, and so does Zach. And it was great, and our players loved it.
And as far as the quarterbacks go, are you comfortable with their progress?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're playing. That unit's playing very strong right now.
Front row far left, Mitch.
You got 7 fifth-year seniors, all starters, playing elite players. Is that an unusual situation for you? And how does it benefit the team having that kind of leadership?
Yeah, you can't put a price tag on that, and I saw that developing throughout the off season and in the spring practice, and it's unusual. I don't know if we've ever had that. You'd have to go back some years, because we just don't, usually don't redshirt guys with the intent that they'll be here in 5 years nowadays. And sometimes the guys are here because they don't play. These guys are, like you said, we have 7. Yeah, and I don't know off the top of my head, I can't remember who they are, but the ones I'm thinking of, they're our best players. So it's very unusual.
Second row left, Ari.
Urban, do you have an update on Mike Hill's status in terms of how long you anticipate being?
No.
Okay, also, you guys have recruited every position very well, obviously. But at quarterback, there's only one, and usually one in every class. How do you guys continue to get quarterbacks committed when there are 3 or 4 other 4 or 5-star prospects on the roster already? How do you guys keep doing it? Because at a certain point, you would think that you would have to pay the price for having too many good ones, especially because only one's playing. What is the sales pitch when you get into a situation when you've got 3 or 4 young guys already on the roster when you're still recruiting a quarterback? See what I'm getting at?
No, I think I know where you're getting at. I think that's, just to single out the quarterback, why would a corner come here? Because there's a chance guys leave early. There's a chance the template, one of the great templates in college football history was in 2014 when you get your number called. The Cardell Jones story was a third-string quarterback, and he's forever pictures all over the walls of the Woody Hayes. So it'd probably be a good question to ask them. The sales pitch is about the same for every position. Come here and be part of a great program.
Back row left, Matt.
At this stage of camp, Coach, you mentioned you got another scrimmage coming Saturday, but you're a little more than 2 weeks out of the opener. What's the focus this week? When does it turn more towards Indiana game plan?
It started this week. It's game ready week and situation week. Last week was just play it because we had so many, not so many, but we just wanted to get in a routine of just putting the ball down and play it. Now it's situational. We put in 2 minutes today. We started to install against Indiana's base offense, base defense. So that's about it. And that's normal. That's this is. Our coach told me this is actually our 4th week of camp. Now he cheats. He counts that one Thursday and Friday as camp, but still we've been together for a long time, and it's time they start getting ready to go play a game.
How are the young guys, particularly freshman class, they've had a few have their stripes removed?
Yeah,
how are they holding up?
There'll be some tonight get popped tonight. They're doing good. This is a really good class, and they're going to contribute.
Second row far right, Tony.
Wondering how the search for playmakers goes. You lose
It's going well,
Curtis Samuel last year. Are you in a better place this year, maybe?
The unit's the strongest it's been since I think the 14 time. You pull out a talent like Curtis Samuel, but as far as just guys going and very serious approach, and the leadership in the room's the best we've had. And it's back like the Evan Spencer times when he was here, and just guys shut their mouth and go really, really hard, and they're making plays all over the field. They're very good right now.
You always talk about your list of 10 playmakers or whatever you want to get the ball to. Do you have a number? How many do you have right now?
I have a number. I haven't done it yet, but yeah, that's coming up pretty soon.
Far right over here, Rob.
Urban, you said that Tate gives you a weapon. He also gives you a bit of celebrity. If his Twitter feed's any indication, he might have a dozen Mayer's proposals right now. Can you talk about what the weapon part is and the personality of this kid? It's what brings it out?
Well, I think he's a very confident guy. He's a guy that's had great success as a player and bright lights at one of the top high school programs in America. I think I just love where he's at right now. I love his mentality. I love the look in his eye. I love the fact that he understands he's got work to do, and it's not going to be easy. So he's a real competitive guy, real confident guy, and he wants to play so bad. And those are the people you want to be around.
What's the weapon? Just that, or?
Oh, the competitiveness and the fact he's a good player. He's obviously he's under 6 feet tall, so you got to be smart in how you do things with him. But he's a very good athlete, very quick twitch guy, can throw the ball. So there's a lot of he's a weapon.
Do you ever have to tell guys to tone it down? Just their personality is so large, or you just let that who they are?
Depends. Yeah, you talk about social media on the field.
Oh.
Yeah, we watch that. I don't watch it, but Stamper does, and some guys watch it. And no, I kind of like guys that let it eat on the field and have some fun with it.
And final questions, front row, Tim.
Yeah, Urban, as you look at JT from where he started camp to now, from where he left off last year, what has been, in your mind, the biggest advancement he's made, even though he's going to be a 4th-year starter? What have you seen that has brightened your eyes?
His accuracy and just his energy level right now is incredible. And he's feeding on he's providing that energy for everybody. He's always done that, but it's I can tell that this is. He's got complete ownership and everything going on in that offense. His relationship with Ryan Day is incredible. And his, the skill set or the thing he's most improved at right now is accuracy. Very accurate player right now.
Does he look like a guy, it appeared last year that he and the receivers weren't necessarily in sync, or wherever you want to, is his rise part and parcel with a more experienced receiver core? How does that work, I guess?
More experienced offensive line, more experienced, second-year running back now. Last year was a lot of firsts, and but he just has a lot of confidence in the one offensive line and the group of receivers. We're not quite too deep, but he's got a lot of confidence in those guys.
Coach, thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.